The WNBA is in full-blown panic mode right now, and let's be honest, it's all because of one name, Caitlin Clark. When the news dropped that Caitlin Clark is officially out for the season, it didn't just shake her fans, it sent shockwaves through the entire league. This isn't just a small setback. This is a catastrophic blow that could change everything for the WNBA moving forward. Think about it. Caitlin Clark isn't just another player. She's the heartbeat of the league's momentum right now. The ratings spike. That's Caitlin Clark. Packed arenas across the country. That's Caitlin Clark. New fans tuning in, buying jerseys, scrolling highlights. All roads lead back to Caitlin Clark. She was single-handedly pulling in attention the WNBA hasn't seen in decades. And now, she's gone for the season. That's not just bad, it's freaking disastrous. The timing couldn't be worse. This was supposed to be the year the WNBA finally capitalized on its momentum. After years of fighting for recognition, suddenly, Caitlin Clark comes in like a lightning bolt. Everywhere she played, there was energy, buzz, cameras flashing, fans screaming. The ticket sales skyrocketed. Networks were finally fighting for WNBA broadcast rights. Sponsors lined up. For the first time in forever, the league had a superstar that could bridge the gap between college and pro basketball and actually bring in a mainstream audience. But here's the reality, without Caitlin Clark, that hype bubble bursts. Fans didn't just show up for basketball. They showed up for Caitlin Clark. They wanted to see her ridiculous deep threes, her swagger, her leadership on the court. She was magnetic. People who never even watched women's basketball before suddenly became die-hard supporters, all because of Caitlin Clark. Now, picture this, those fans turn on their TVs, or they walk into an arena, and she's not there. No sharp shooting from way downtown. No highlight reels flooding social media. No post-game interviews that had Eve. No post-game interviews that had everyone talking. What happens then? Simple. The excitement fades. And that's the nightmare scenario for the WNBA. Losing Caitlin Clark isn't just losing a player, it's losing the storyline that was carrying the league forward. Sports are built on storylines. You need stars, rivalries, heroes, villains. Caitlin Clark was the face of that movement, the player everyone was watching, whether they loved her or hated her. With her sidelined, the league risks falling back into the shadows. Sponsors aren't blind. Networks aren't either. The numbers don't lie. When Caitlin Clark plays, people watch. When she doesn't, the buzz dips. Now imagine an entire season without her. That's millions of dollars in lost revenue. That's empty seats. That's social media going quiet. The WNBA was finally starting to climb the mountain, but without Caitlin Clark, it's like the league just lost its oxygen tank halfway up. And let's talk about momentum. In sports, momentum is everything. Once you catch fire, you have to keep it burning. The WNBA had that fire, thanks to Caitlin Clark. Every game she played was like a headline event. Every shot she took had fans on the edge of their seats. Without her, the league risks going cold at the exact moment it needed to be red hot. This is why the phrase, "in big trouble," isn't exaggeration, it's reality. The league can try to spin it, try to push new storylines, try to spotlight other players, but deep down, everyone knows the truth. Caitlin Clark was the engine driving this new wave of attention, and now that engine is shut down for the season. And here's the brutal part, it's not just this season at risk. The long-term future of the WNBA is tied to how the league handles this crisis. Fans are fickle. If they tune out now, they might not come back later. If sponsors pull back, that money doesn't just reappear. If networks decide the ratings dip isn't worth it, good luck getting primetime coverage again. Caitlin Clark was supposed to be the bridge to a bigger, brighter future. Without her, that bridge looks shaky. Let's be real here, this isn't just about basketball. This is about survival. The WNBA needed Caitlin Clark not just to compete, but to matter. And with her out, the league is staring down a season that could go from historic to forgettable in an instant. Fans are already panicking online. Social media is flooded with disappointment. People who circled games on their calendar just to watch Caitlin Clark are now asking themselves, why even bother? That's the dangerous part. Once fans start questioning their loyalty, it's hard to win them back. And think about the merchandise. Caitlin Clark jerseys were flying off the shelves. She was the face on the posters, the name kids wanted on their backs. Without her on the court, how do you sell that same excitement? You don't. The drop-off is inevitable. The WNBA's biggest challenge now is finding a way to keep that spotlight burning without its brightest star. But let's not sugarcoat it, it's going to be nearly impossible. Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a movement. She's a cultural shift. She brought people into the conversation who had never once cared about women's basketball. And now, those people are left with silence. The league can't replace her. No one can. Which is why the WNBA is in seriously big trouble. This season was supposed to be about growth, about breaking records, about taking women's basketball to the next level. Instead, it's about survival. All because Caitlin Clark is out for the season. And here's the truth, without her, the WNBA is facing its toughest test yet. So, buckle up. Because this season just went from exciting to freaking bad.